Everyone, this is Idolfire by Grace Curtis. Nice little cover there. Says two strangers, one epic journey. Notice on the covers, a little campfire going with a sword there. So I'm not that sure how epic the journey is, but there was a lot of camping. But not a bad book. I don't want to say too much bad about it, other than it just didn't really smack me. But you're reading this for the two characters, Aaliyah and Kirby, which there's a few little, any individual reference I wouldn't have thought much of, but Kirby, all of a sudden I thought Jack Kirby from Marvel Comics. And I think there was some vague Star Wars reference in here. And there, if you've seen the movie Interstellar, there's a reunion of someone who is it's a reunion with someone who has grown very old. There's a scene like that in here, and I feel like it was just taken from Interstellar or something. So I feel like Miss Curtis here may be a big nerd girl and got some things cobbled together in her head, unless I'm just seeing into it with my own nerd brain. Anyhow, we have a nice well-built world here. This is actually a one-shot book. You don't have to buy 10 books to get the gist of the story. It's just one self-contained story. Can you believe it? Juxtapose that with what I'm reading next. And so we have a well-built world here. It feels like you are in another place, and there's a magic system revolving around, it's the power of divinity in artifacts. And so things like, I have this thing wrapped around my wrist, I can do a slow fall from a great height. Or here's this idol, and I can bring it to life with the divinity that may be within it, or cut it off entirely. Our two heroes here from different parts of the world. She's the one with Idolfire. She can use it. She has magical ability. She has a great combat prowess. The other is basically just a girl from a village, but she gets a sword from her brother who passes on. But he was going to go on a quest because their homeland is utterly cursed. And he figures, if we can go and get this goddess, an idol of this goddess from this one city, and bring it back, we might be able to heal our land. And he passes away, but she takes up his quest, and this sword that he found, that he called Cursebreaker, she brings it along, but she don't know how to use the thing. So when they get together on the road, on the way for different purposes, hers is also to get a relic. She is sent by her queen. Aaliyah is sent by her queen to get this relic from this city. So two similar quests, and they hit the road. They run into each other on the road together. And so what you have here between these two women is reliance upon each other, because they fill in each other's weaknesses. Kirby, she can't fight for nothing, even though she's carrying a sword around. But she knows how to survive in the woods. And Leah, she can fight anybody. But she's going hungry, and she needs the other one to get her through. So they need each other to survive the dangers of the road and the everyday happenings of the road. Here's some food. Oh, here's a fight. You take care of that. Now, this isn't exactly well, maybe it's a romantasy. There's definitely romance in it, or a relationship that wants to evolve. Let's put it that way, because you get not one, but two bittersweet endings in this, and I like them both. This is a really good ending. And so, along the way, someone grabs a hand here. Let me do your hair. You're a fright. Let me take care of that for you. Little bits and pieces as they come together in their mutual reliance upon each other. And it's actually what sold me. Just the way the book starts out. There's just a nice witty conversation that happened between the two. It's got a sass to it. It's got an attitude. Along the way, this fellow Nilofon, and they just wind up calling him Nilo. Now, This guy, when he's first on the scene in the book, he read to me like he was a grown man. He's in charge of some troops. His ship rams a ship that the two women are on, and both ships sink, and they wind up, on shore together. He actually winds up going after Aaliyah and her magic power because he saw her use it. He's like, I can bring this to my side and use it as a weapon. There's, let's say, politics galore in this, i.e. our real world's in this, because you have these two women. I think one is, I think she never has an heir and never is seen with a dude, so she's a lesbian, and her companion is, I think she goes both ways, if I remember reading that correctly. And Nilo here, he's what we would call a right-wing bigot. He does not like women. This civilization fell because they put a woman in charge. He says that flat out. You're supposed to be, subservient to us men. We are the rulers of the world, and so on and so on. And they are all thrown together because of just mutual danger that they have to work together to get out of. This is a very much a left-wing book, if you want to look at it that way. Left-wing friendly, gay friendly, queer friendly. And like I said, the politics butt head in here, and then you hope there's maybe some redemption for a particularly bad character. And, one just like, nah, I don't want nothing to do with him. And the other's like, look, maybe I can help this man. It's the beginnings and the end. The middle isn't boring. The whole, this much of the book's not boring. It's just not, like I said, not that epic a journey. Just interesting enough that I have a positive attitude towards the book. But no more to read. Oh, what a breath of fresh air that I don't have a whole freaking series that I'm either starting or continuing. Idolfire, pretty nice read. I liked it, enjoyed it. So, let's see. Oh, you see him right there. Look at him. 1, 2, 3, all 7 of them just sitting there. Dungeon Crawler Carl. This is the 8th one. A Parade of Horribles. Matt Denneman. Now, how many pages we got? What'd you do? Oh yeah, that's 6. Not quite 7. Just a brick. And all 6, first of the 6 books were great. The 7th one I enjoyed, but I said in my review, it's gotta get to the end now. Then I see this, and there's supposed to be 10 or 11 books. Dude, I don't want to have to DNF this because I love it. But if I don't get some hints of this is now going to start getting to the end, dude has an empire to bring down. So let's start bringing down the empire. As chaos and mass panic spread outside the dungeon in the wake of faction wars, Carl and Donut find themselves on the 10th floor, where they're forced to compete in a surprisingly normal set of tasks. Well, normal for the dungeon. Races. Get from point A to B and don't come in last. After each race, they pick up an upgrade for their vehicle and the track gets more challenging. It all seems a little too normal and a little too simple. Ignore those strange glitches that are occurring with increasing frequency. Don't listen to those whispers about what's happening on the mysterious 11th floor, something the system AI calls a parade of horribles. Nobody, not even the showrunners, knows what that means. Just that the AI has ominously dubbed it a coming out party for the ages. Everything is fine, Crawler. I repeat, everything is fine. Carl hates that it's business as usual. The rules of this floor have taken away his agency. That just will not do. So Carl is planning a party of his own. It's a plan so dangerous, so insane, he can't even consult his friends lest the AI put a stop to it. Because if it goes wrong, it's not just the end of Carl, And Donut, no, the stakes are higher than they've ever been. Okay, well, so it's promising. Just get go. Anyway, that's it. So good, decent read here. Idolfire, I liked it. And this is for next week. Quick one. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.